Using text structures to organize our writing. Some of the different text structures are chronological order, when things are organized in order by date. This might happen if you're talking about somebody's life or you're talking about a historical event. Sequential order, step by step, when you're giving instructions for something, explaining how something goes first, second, third. Cause and effect. Something happens that makes something else happen. Sometimes there's multiple causes for one effect. Sometimes there might be one cause and multiple effects. These boxes can shift. Problem and solution. Problem occurs, it gets fixed. Again, there can be multiple boxes on either end here as well. There might be multiple problems that lead to one solution or one problem that leads to multiple solutions. Compare and contrast, talking about how things are alike or similar and how things are different. Just like we read to help and we organize our notes using text structure when we read, we also want to write thinking about these text structures and trying to use them in our writing pieces. Our piece does not need to be just one text structure throughout the whole piece. Each section or paragraph might take on a different structure. Today, I'm going to show you several pieces about ice cream, and I'm going to show you how it takes the form of 3 different text structures. I'm also going to point out some words that writers can use to help their reader identify the text structure. The first text structure is compare and contrast. See if you can notice how the author talks about how the ice cream flavors are similar and different. Ice cream is a delicious frozen treat that comes in many different colors and flavors. 2 of my favorite flavors are strawberry and chocolate. Though both of these flavors are delicious, strawberry may contain pieces of fruit, while chocolate usually will not. Even though more chocolate ice cream is sold across the country annually than strawberry, they both taste great with milk. So there's one word in particular that definitely pops out to me, and I see the word both talking about how they're similar. So that is one key word that might signal to your reader what text structure you're using. However, these other words might also signal your reader that you're comparing and contrasting something, is similar to, is different from, although, instead, however, in the same way, but, yet, similarly, while, on the other hand, just like, just as. The next text structure we're going to take a look at is sequential order. See if you can identify the steps to making ice cream as I read this section. Making ice cream is not easy. Cream and sugar have to be mixed in a frozen container. Ingredients may be added at this point if desired. The mixture must be stirred and whipped until the cream and sugar mixture is frozen. Depending on the equipment, this may take as long as an hour. After the ice cream is prepared, it must be kept frozen until it is ready to be enjoyed. Making ice cream is difficult, but most people would agree that it is worth the trouble. So this reader does not use transition words like first, second, third, but you do see words like after to signal the reader that there is some sequential order taking place. Other words that signal sequential order might be first, second, next, on, initially, finally, not long after, now, following, preceding, before, after. The third text structure we're going to look at is cause and effect. See if you can notice the thing that happens that causes something else to happen. Have you ever had an ice cream headache? That's when a painful sensation resonates in your head after eating something cold, usually ice cream on a hot day. This pain is produced by the dilation of a nerve center in the roof of your mouth. The nerve center's overreacting to the cold by trying to heat your brain. Ice cream headaches have turned many smiles to frowns. So notice the cause is that real cold, and the effect is the nerve center having an overreacting to it. So some words that might help signal the reader for cause and effect are causes, effects, as a result of, since, because, for this reason, consequently, leads, produces, in order to, effects of, if then. So as you're looking at your writing, see if you can try to think about which text structure fits your information best. And can you use any specific transition words to signal your reader to that text structure? Or do you need to kind of revise your writing slightly to try to incorporate one of the text structures? Feel free to watch the video again and even pause on the slides that have these transition words for you to refer to.